Over the last year, it's been no surprise that the cost of living has gone up. And I think one of the biggest places that people have been feeling the pain has been in the grocery store.
Food is so expensive. My God, I need help. What are you guys doing out there? Are we couponing? Are we going on Pinterest?
Dude, when the did everything get so expensive?
We have a serious problem in America. Obviously, people are not being able to afford food.
This is getting beyond ridiculous, and like I almost cried today, okay?
Republicans gotta talk to the Democrats, then the Democrats gotta lower the prices. We don't care.
Well, it looks like retailers have finally heard their customer and have decided to do something about it.
With Target hoping for hot summer sales, now lowering the prices of 1,500 items, with thousands more ahead in the coming months. Many of the deals include groceries and family staples like milk, meat, bread, fresh fruit and vegetables, diapers, paper towels, and pet food. For example, Target's store brand organic baby spinach will drop to $2.99, a 30-cent savings, and Clorox scented wipes will go from $5.79 to $4.99, a savings of 80 cents.
So I do not personally shop at Target. Target is kind of out the way from me, and then on top of it, Target is pretty pricey. I do like the fact that they're lowering prices. I think a lot of consumers have had to stop being bougie about where they shop. Because I have a friend that, like, they refuse. It's this girl I know. She refuses to shop at Walmart. Now she on Walmart like every other day.
So I love what you said there, because when I saw the video, I already thought it, and then they said it at one point in the video. So in the video, they said higher income consumers are starting to go to Walmart.
Walmart, despite reporting more high-income customers, revealing shoppers are being more selective with their purchases. Their CFO telling CNBC wallets are still stretched.
And as you just mentioned, Target tends to be pricier. Target's like the bougie version of Walmart.
Yeah, it is.
Right? That's the suburban soccer mom version of Walmart. So what's happening is, to compete, Target has to now lower its prices to try to attract those higher income people back. What they're doing is, I think what they're doing anyways, is like what's called a loss leader strategy. So they're trying to reduce prices of certain items that we all need, food, regular home supplies like detergent, things like that. And they may be taking a loss. They might not make any profit from those sales, but they're still bringing people back in, and they're going to buy other things. So that's a way to compete with Walmart. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. I think people used to shop for convenience and time first. Because I'll take an example for me, right? So one of the things that I eat on a regular basis is normally I'll eat like a protein, and I'll have like a carb, I'll have rice. And I used to buy like the 90-second rice because it's quick. If I'm on the run, I can quickly heat up some 90-second rice, mix it with some protein, and I'm good to go. Add a little vegetable or whatever. But now that I've seen that the price on 90-second rice has risen, now I just buy a regular bag of rice, and I cook out the whole rice for the whole week, and then now I make little portions. So before I was mainly focused about time. Now I'm focused about price. Right. And that's what I think a lot of consumers are thinking about now. I think before they're like, okay, well, I'm in a hurry. I'll get my son a Lunchable. I'll just get him some cereal. Now it's like, okay, well, the price on this stuff is really not matching, my lifestyle.
So y'all, I'm a little confused because I'm in your local 5 and below, but I keep seeing these prices. Now it's like more than 5. So are we renaming this to 5 and beyond now, or instead of 5 and below? I'm a little confused. When did y'all switch up on us? First it's the $1.25 tree, and now y'all just keep switching up on us. What happened? This is where the broke folk shops, and y'all, I don't see a 5 in the whole damn store. I'm gonna go talk to management.
So I'd rather take a few extra minutes to prepare some food and not have to go to the grocery store a million times, opposed to, And it makes sense, because when you think about like a lot of that convenience food, that doesn't fill you up. It's just the fact that it was convenient, it was cheap.
I was just about to say, like, even now I know McDonald's. Yeah. Their prices have been going way up. And so people are like, McDonald's is costing me the same as a Chipotle bowl. So why am I going to go choose McDonald's when I can go get
Chipotle? Yeah.
So it's like, it's you make a great point that whenever prices increase or whenever something changes in the market, it changes consumer behavior. So what you just said is like, okay, before it was about convenience, but now that prices have gone up, I have to change my behavior, and now I'm going to go and choose for price. Yeah. So that's why they're heading to Walmart now with all the weirdos instead of going to Target.
It is true. Listen, you go Walmart late night, you will find some creatures in there. Lord. Some of the weirdest people I've ever met in my life has been at late night at Walmart.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's like, ugh. Anyway, no offense to Walmart. So I do want to add this last piece, and I think it's kind of related here, because I know, and obviously I feel it too. I go to the grocery store. We go to the grocery store, right? We see the prices. You see the increase in cost of food and gas and a whole bunch of things, and people get angry and say, "Oh, it's all greed. It's all greed of corporations." But while it is some of it greed, yes, some of it is not greed. It's just supply chain issues, right? It's factors that cause companies to have to raise their prices. For example, I was watching a different podcast from a different creator, and they were talking about how in California, their Allstate and some other big insurance company has asked the governor to allow them to increase their premium rates to by 31%. And so people's like, "Oh, this is greed. This is greed." It's not greed. The cost of rebuilding a house now is way more expensive than it previously was. So they have to pay out all this money to rebuild people's homes or part of their homes or whatever, all these payments. They're losing money, or they're not making nearly as much because of the cost of material. So therefore what happens? They transfer it over to the consumer. So I don't know, I just want to make that point. So we see all these prices increase. We're like, this is all greed. It's not all greed. It's like back when COVID happened and the shortage in
the chips. Yeah. And
so what happened to
all the car prices, and they still jacked up.
See, that's the thing. So, and it takes a while for the market to correct. So, I mean, we're just in some weird times.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely tough times.
I didn't buy much because I don't have much. Let's see how much I spent. Okay, I bought 4 items. Just 4 items. $30. I spent $30 on 4 items. And $30, which leaves me $30 until I get paid next week. And these prices, no one's doing anything to bring down inflation.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about business, right? The price is always going to get passed down to the consumer. So it doesn't matter what it is. So even I know a lot of people are for increasing minimum wage, but a lot of times they don't realize that that's going to increase the cost of their good, because the most expensive thing that that an employer has to pay for is payroll, is employees.
Yep. That's facts.
So that McDonald's worker goes from, making $10 an hour to, in California, what is it now, like $20 an hour?
25, yeah.
Okay, 20. Well, that cheeseburger is not about to be $5.99 anymore. It's about to be a $10 cheeseburger. If even that, maybe it's $12.
Yeah. Not to mention what happens is what they do is, okay, long story short, they end up letting people go. So people are making more, but there are fewer people that have that job because they had to let some of those people go because they can't afford to pay all those people that higher minimum wage. So you're still hurting people at the end of the day.
Yeah, and those people have to probably take on 5 or 6 different more roles added on to that, because you're getting rid of roles, so they're adding more roles to what you're doing.
Yeah. So
ultimately, do I think this is a good financial decision? I do.
Yeah, I think Target, I think they have to do it. They have to compete, and so they're lowering prices, and hopefully it has a ripple effect, and so it all trickles down to the consumer. So I'm gonna say it's a good decision. I'd much rather go shop at Target than Walmart. So I'm joking, by the way. I go to Walmart too, but yeah, it's a good decision for Target. Yeah, good money decision.
All right, guys, this has been Bad Decisions Money. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know if you think Target made a good decision.
Remember when food used to be so cheap that parents would use macaroni, dried beans, and dried rice as art supplies for toddlers?